Hi, my name is Kurt Kempton and I want to show you a brand new feature inside of ResponsiBid. This is brand new for premium customers who are using the Followup Builder. So I'm not going to take time to take you into the Followup Builder and show you how to set stuff up because that's all pretty much the same. But what has changed is that now when you go into the Followup Builder, you'll notice that in the actively running status, that now instead of these being labels like before, they're actually buttons. And so you can actually click on them, including the ones that say disabled. So what happens is when you click a button, let's say that this item that's scheduled to go out on April 3rd, let's say that for whatever reason I want to change that when it goes out, it will say something different to that customer. So I might say, what a beautiful dog you have. And maybe instead of sending it on the 3rd, maybe I want to send it on the 4th at, let's say, 10:30 a.m. I can save those changes. So what's going to happen now is that this John Doe character is going to now get an email the next day at 10:30, and his email is going to be just like the template, except for I added the line, "What a beautiful dog you have." So now something that was specific that I spoke with that customer about can now go to that person. The other cool thing is that I can actually click it, and if I wanted to trigger it right now, I could just go up to the top and click trigger that step now, which is really cool because now when you look down into their profile, you'll see that it's in queue and it's going to go out. You'll also notice that this one here, the way that I was starting and stopping follow-up sequences, this one actually ended up getting scheduled for some time in the past, but hasn't gone out yet. So I actually could trigger that one to go out now. I could just stop the step completely. I could change the date of it to go out at another time. I can customize that email as well. But here's what's really, really cool about it. I'm actually going to trigger that step to go to. So just for the purposes of showing you, you can see that this one was in queue and it's sent, and this one's now in queue, and within the next few minutes it's going to go. But let's pretend that I sent this email, but the customer says they didn't get it. Now, I'm just going to show you here. I just got the email that came in. Let me grab that and bring it over here. So you can see here's the email. It says, "Hi John, what a beautiful dog you have." And then it goes on, right? Now this is the only person who's going to get the email with this part is me. I just want to really emphasize that this is customized specifically to that customer using the template. The other cool thing is that if that customer said they didn't get it, I can just simply click on sent and I can trigger that step again. So, in the past, if a customer said they didn't get the email, we would just go, "Oh, bummer, I'm sorry." Well, now you can go in and you can trigger that step. Well, let's say that the customer goes ahead and schedules with us. So let's go ahead and change it from open to scheduled. Those all look good. I'm going to put it for a few days in the future with an arrival time of, say, 9 o'clock, and I'll arrive between 9 and 10. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set that up, and now we can see, oops, that's not the one. Okay, so now we can see that these are all scheduled for this scheduled status. You can see that now I can't use any of these disabled ones because they've all been stopped, but you can see that these are still buttons where it says sent. And the cool thing is once again, I could resend any of these emails. If the customer said they didn't get them, I can go back into it and resend it. So that's really cool too, right? The other neat thing is that you'll still be able to see the changes that you made for that specific customer in an email that you sent. So this one says, "What a beautiful dog you have." Well, here's one. What if I want this to all run the way it was, but maybe I want to use one of these disabled emails as an email to send right now? So I could actually click on this disabled email for the scheduled email and create my own sequence, and I could trigger it right now, or I could trigger it to go at a certain time. Well, this is awesome for lots of different reasons, but just think about all the times that you've wanted to send an email to somebody that was maybe a one-off email. Well, now you can use these disabled ones to do that if you need to just time it. Now the thing to understand though is that if this sequence gets stopped and another one gets started while something's in the timer for the queue, that even just because it was scheduled doesn't mean it's going to go out now. As soon as that queue stops, anything that was scheduled or even in queue before it actually fires off and sends, it will be stopped. So that's how that works. But really cool new feature, super customizable, and allows you to always look really, really good. This is just kind of setting the foundation for some of the other stuff that we're working on. This is just kind of a necessary step that we're taking in terms of the longer game plan. But I think it's going to be pretty exciting, and I think a lot of people are going to really love this new feature. So enjoy it, and now that you know how it works, go and have fun and more confidence than ever, and know that you can stop certain steps if you want or customize them. So enjoy, and of course, like always, if you have any questions, you can always head over to responsibid.com/answers and ask any questions you might have or find any answers that you're looking for, and we will get them answered within one business day. All right, we'll talk to you later.